Hey, there we are, I think. Now we should be golden good to go. Hello, everyone.
Hello?
Hey. Let's see if I can pop it over here. There we go. Hello, IRL. And here on voice we have myself, Kendrian, and Pwa and Weasel.
Usual suspects.
The good old gang. Let's see. Oops. Didn't mean to show that one yet. Who else is in the building? Hey, Costampos, welcome. Let's just turn down the music a little bit more. Is the audio okay, by the way, for people? Is it balanced enough, and can you hear Pwa and Weasel?
Wee.
At least I can hear you. Sounds good to Pin, that's good. Alright, so this is not really the map I was planning on working on now, but yeah, it's a work in progress here. Just starting out with chapter 12 spoilers, that's nice. Let's see. There we go. So what I was thinking of working on today was a couple maps that are new that need to be connected and maybe added some NPCs and stuff, and a bit of spriting, just some simple stuff, and then some drawing at the end. Sounds good.
I'm back.
Welcome. Welcome, Sakira. Yeah, so Denim has been busy making maps, and so we have several new ones here that I need to connect to the rest of the game. Figure that was a good thing to start with while people get the time to join.
You do good work.
Oh, that Denim does good work?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so too. So the idea here is that we have two sides here of it's the inn from Port Latovi here. So you have like the
one fancier than the other.
Yeah. So it gives a bit of contrast when later you because first you're there like sleeping on a budget, and then later you come there and you're with some more fancy people, you know, so then you go up the other sleep on the other side instead.
Do we actually see the upstairs?
Not currently, because well,
I guess we didn't have it.
That's kind of what I'm doing now, you know, adding the upstairs. So I'm just gonna steal some Celadon Inn stuff here. Again, a mistake I always make is just one of the portals I forget to change. Like I copy paste and then I forget to change where it goes, so suddenly you end up in like completely different town.
Always a happy accident.
Absolutely. Oh no, Anon can't make you a Patreon account, so he can't comment, he says. Is it possible to do so if you're a guest? Like, make a temporary username or something?
I think so. I feel like that's what I usually did for a while. Then I just made one because
Let's see. Oh, wait. For some reason, I can't set it to. I can only set it to registered members. I can't set it to like guests.
that's new.
Yeah, that's weird. I think that's just for the chat though.
Yeah.
Like you can still watch, you just can't type anything. Oh, hello, randomless as well.
At least the watch works.
Yeah. Wait, the stairs are. I'm just wondering if this. Because I can't see the stairs in the editor, but maybe I can see them. Oh, they're there, but they're very. Or just the end, of course. Yeah. The scene starts. What art will be drawn today, Ken? Well, I showed a quick preview earlier. This one. So if you blinked, you missed it. Yeah, it's a CG for one of the later chapters. So I'll try not to say what context it's for. I think it's more interesting if one doesn't know.
Everybody have a good month since last time?
I'd say I've had. And you?
Fine. I guess we've all been busy.
Yeah.
Both in game and non-game related worlds.
Yeah. It's been a mix. Though, hopefully I'll have some very productive weeks now since I get 2 weeks off from work.
Very exciting. You're not going to use it for vacation?
Well, this is my vacation. This is what I do during vacation.
Yeah. Everyone's free to use it how they want.
You'd rather I did something else?
You do you.
Team Celeste top.
I suppose if that's your team, you are probably disappointed in this game.
She does tie a lot of people up, so I don't know.
That's true. But we don't get to like see it super often.
Not visually like that. Then again, you don't get to see it like that for a lot of people.
Yeah, it's true.
A lot of it is during battle or ambushing.
You see the end result of her getting tied on.
You do, yes. And during ambush, you can see like a black silhouette doing it.
Yep.
Second floor. There. And right. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, and the menu is super fancy now, but it seems to be working what you did with the menu. I haven't found any other things since the last one.
Yeah, yeah, I hope so. That was
There is another thing that some people have pointed out with the commands. Basically, you have this command remember thing. I have it off, but people who have it on, it's supposed to like take you back to the default command that you were on previously. Like if you selected chroma in battle, it's gonna start on chroma again, I think. But right now it doesn't do that for everyone. It just takes the index instead, I think, instead of the name.
yeah, I saw that, but well, that I'm relatively sure it's an issue from the Mog plugin.
Yeah, I think so too. It doesn't. It
It
doesn't
remembers like it doesn't remember like attack, chroma, special, or anything like that, but it remembers which one you chose in the menu.
Yeah,
remember I
yeah.
was
So
like,
so
I
it
had
is the Mog
surrender.
plugin.
Like it was defaulting to surrender because I had used it once.
Yeah.
That led to some trouble once. I autopiloted myself to death.
Yeah. Is that a bug though? Is that a feature? It's just making suggestions.
We do so much for user error.
What is this map?
There's
This
a
one?
rope on that table.
This is the second floor of the
The Port Litovi Tavern. Oh.
Yeah.
I don't remember there being a tavern.
There are like super long scenes in it.
Yeah, this is.
It's
one of
been
the
too
main
long
ones.
since I played.
But yeah, you're not supposed to be able to walk on the wall like you did back there. Let's see, is that an issue with... No, it's not. Huh. I'm sorry, Pin, I'm doing some of the work for you here. I like how Celeste is somehow changeable. Can walk through walls. Well, to some degree that's me using a cheat button, which lets me walk through things, but it's also some faults in the tile set. Wait, which one did this map use? 12. Okay, so we have a clock that you're not supposed to walk on, and this. Nice. Okay, now that this map is accessible, it doesn't have any NPCs yet, but they'll come eventually.
That's gonna be. But we're gonna have a chunk of time where it's just like filling the world with NPCs. This hotel even has safes for you. That's nice.
You also have this, that's new.
The Royal Hedge Maze.
Actually, I'm not sure what he has in mind here. Because there's a back door and then there's a main one. I might make some changes to this. Because I was thinking there would just be a main entrance and not a back door. Because yeah, this is outside of one of the guild's places.
I was wondering what this was for.
Yeah, you know how you're currently just teleported back?
It's a secret.
No, like there are two roads here. One goes to Alvaron and the other one just doesn't go anywhere.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's gonna go somewhere now.
Right.
Hmm. Let's see, there was one other map. Which one was that? Shutdown, changes, Grey Wind Man.
Is it another inn?
Oh, I'm just. He had mentioned two different things for this one. That's why. I guess I can test if the parallaxing works. I mean, the scene here isn't added yet, so I guess it isn't that spoilery. Oh, right, the tile set isn't finished either. That's something to get to. Like, I'm not using the cheat buttons now. It's just the tile set isn't ready.
Functioning as intended.
Mm. Oh, I'm playing the Regrets soundtrack here, by the way.
Oh, like for the map?
Yeah. So, like,
Suppose that works.
considering what's up here.
Right. I was eventually going to possibly write a theme for that group,
Mm.
but we'll see. It's in the infamous Chapter 5, which I've touched very little of.
Yeah. I mean, this gives some backstory and stuff, and I think having the Regrets soundtrack here. Oh, this tile set is so broken. Like, I'm not even using the cheat buttons to go through the things here.
Ship it. Game seems ready. A cool map, though.
Yeah, it's very.
Laws aside.
Yeah, it'll have some changes. I guess I can add a couple of NPCs to the inn. Or maybe I would then. Oh, I have to open the script and stuff. Actually, never mind. Let me just go in and do a couple of the spritings, so I have a bit more time for the coloring after. So these are pirate sprites.
That would have been my guess.
What? Because it says pirates in the corner?
Well, eye patched, really.
Oh. I knew something would give it away.
I mean, it does also look like the pirates of that we have.
Yeah, but people wouldn't know that. But yeah, so that one there is supposed to be this girl. So I had to do some adjustments to the sprite, make it fit there, but I didn't really get further. And then her Tide variant does not have a hat, so that's what this is gonna be.
That's right.
It just goes away. Her boots also go away, but I'm like,
we steal her hat.
I would bandana. Yeah, her gag is an eye patch. Why shouldn't it be?
I mean,
We heard that this game had
easily
too.
got.
Yeah, it had too few eye patch gags, so we had to add that to fill the quota. You know.
I mean, we did have 0.
Yeah, and now we have 1.
Now we do not.
Okay, so there was another one that had something that I needed to change. She's good to go. She's also mostly good to go, I think. Are that all of them? No.
I see when we tie that pirate up, we turn her hair pink.
Yeah, I need to edit a couple of hair colors here.
Give it a cut.
Let's see. This girl. Right, I'm gonna change her headband a bit.
I definitely have more pixels in this version of RPG Maker than I used to.
Yeah, that is both a a blessing and a curse.
A blessing for the final product, a curse for the artists.
Yeah. It makes things
Feel
look
like
better, but it also is more work.
you used to be able to just be like, close enough.
Uh,
This blonde blob is that character.
yeah, but it makes it easier to see things like the like when you have that special gag and stuff, it's easier to tell
Yeah.
that you actually have that.
I think it's a curse worth having. I guess I can say that because I don't have to deal with it. I just get to reap the benefits.
Yeah. I don't know if it's that different for you to make music to this than it would be for XP.
I don't remember about XP. I remember I think 2003 might have been MIDI only, so that would have been something.
Yeah.
Not have needed to waste money on samples.
I mean, who wants samples anyway?
I guess me.
I guess most people prefer samples.
Yeah, some would only prefer live instruments, but
Well, to MIDI, I mean, yeah.
oh sure.
I'm going to assume that bandana is stuffed into her mouth. Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, we can make that canon.
Yeah, I'm not sure where her boots went though.
Also,
I mean, those are big boots to use as stuffing.
$1 every time somebody said that.
Then
Nah, I think it fits.
it's close enough.
We'll be right back.
Let's see, I put on some other music. Should I put in some chill jazz? Make this a really classy stream. There we go. Wait a second. Oh yeah, no, this is classy. Actually, this one. Why is everyone so surprised by the eye patch gag?
Seemed that out of character.
Haven't they seen an eye patch gag before?
Also, we have to design like 50 plus people getting tied. You'd think we'd try something different every once in a while.
Yeah, it's not like it's the new standard.
Yeah.
Oh, now they're gonna want an eye patch gag for everyone. What have we done? But yeah, sometimes I use some assets from the stock sprites. But then I usually have to edit to make them fit these ones better. For some reason, yeah, like they have a headband like this, but it has those flowers on it.
Right.
they don't have a version without it, so whenever I use that, I have to ruin the flowers. It's so heartbreaking.
Confirmed. Ken hates flowers.
Maybe it's just heartbreaking because of the music here. This was really sad music.
Really gets you.
There we go. That's more like it. Just wearing an eye patch for
I surprisingly don't get to write sad super often.
Mm.
It's either creepy or love themes. Or battle themes.
Yeah. Oh, right. I was actually planning to do that. Thanks for reminding me. I was
What did I
gonna.
do?
I was just gonna select all the game's music and play those randomly. Of course, some of them are still gonna be stock, though. Maybe I should avoid playing those.
In my tunes playlist.
Let's see those. You
Well,
should. Do you have a list of what stock music is still in the game?
in like the audio music folder.
Yeah.
I don't think you
Or
actually removed that.
in general, like
Yeah,
is ship
Belly is
1
still-
used anywhere in the game, for example?
I think is that the Alyssa one? Or the ship one, I mean.
Oh, it might be actually.
I forget which one actually I do have a list. What am I saying?
Someone has to do that.
Right, I mean, Belia for sure.
Mm. Okay, I'm gonna keep on the chill jazz for just a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna switch out.
Ship one. I think that's it.
Do we
And
have
there
any?
might be more in the folder.
Do we have any others we could use there, or should we just have silence there?
That I'm not sure. You mean for that scene?
Yeah.
I kind of put it off to let's see what other tracks get written for other things and see if they work.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to write one for just that one small part, I will.
I think there are more pressing.
Right.
ones.
Silence might even work, kind of a calm
Yeah. Like
before the storm type of thing.
if we have to choose between silence and stock there, I think silence might actually be better.
Possibly.
Ideally, I want us to not have stock music in the game. Now that we have you. Okay, so that's her headband done.
Well, we don't actually know if she has a missing. She's blindfolded, so.
Yeah. No, she doesn't have a missing eye. That would be you wouldn't like take off the eye patch and then see that there's no eye there and then use it as a gag, like.
Dude, maybe that's why they blindfolded. They're like, whoa.
No, she's just trying to look cool.
That does check out actually.
It's not very convenient when you want to fight because you can't see with your other eye, but
Probably why she lost.
I guess looking cool is more important.
Of course.
Priorities.
They do have a dress code.
Yeah.
Yeah, silence does work for building tension, but it's a weird scene because it's also got some jokes in it.
Yeah.
As I've run into multiple times in this game.
You know, you don't even have to say that it has jokes. You can see it has Aiden dialogue in it.
Yeah.
That kind of sums it up.
You mean she wasn't just being nice?
I kind of like how all their legs are just squares, though.
Very Minecrafty.
Yeah, it feels very Minecrafty.
Oh, that's true. I did read that about eye patches. It was like so they could have one, so they could see under the ship or something in the dark.
Maybe.
I don't remember how true that actually was, but I did read it.
Well, if you read it, then...
It has to be true if you read it.
Did you even read it on the internet?
I mean, that's probably where it was.
Everything on the internet is true.
No one lies on the internet.
No. I would be curious to know if it was like because they lost an eye. Like, is there like a really common pirate injury where you lose an eye? Like, oh yeah, you fire a cannon, it's like a 50-50 shot.
Angry parrots.
But anyway, counterpoint, what if you just put lights below decks?
Well, it seemed like a good way to probably catch your ship on fire.
Yeah.
But then you also wouldn't get to wear a cool, edgy eye patch.
That is a very good point. I mean, that's why people become pirates, isn't it? To be able to wear the eye patch without looking dumb.
I couldn't pull it off.
I'm sure you could pull it off. I think weasels with with eye patches are pretty cool.
An underused asset, really.
I feel like I've seen that somewhere.
Probably a cartoon. It's like a pirate weasel or something.
Oh, yeah. Isn't it from Ice Age or something? Yeah. This one. There you go. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I face revealing you again?
I would prefer if you would not, but it's fine. That's what I look like when I'm about to start working.
Yeah.
That guy actually lost an eye, didn't he?
I don't think that one's for show.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I think it did, but I'm not sure.
I don't even remember which movie this is from. Like, which one of the Ice Age movies.
Stage 7, obviously.
I think it's the one with the dinosaurs.
Might be the 4th, something?
Okay.
They made way too many of those. Oh yeah, the fashion is definitely worth a scurvy.
Sorry, that was going nuts.
Okay, I'm just gonna do the framing of the shoes and then I'm gonna move on because I'm even boring myself with this task here. But yeah, it's starting to look a bit like, let's see, where do I have the reference? Like this girl here. Right? Just a little bit. Just need some black there instead of skin. And some...
Maybe only maybe one of the legs be black. she's got
the skirt on
Right.
one side.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll experiment with that after the stream,
Or
I
maybe
suppose.
just on the back.
Mm. And then the last one there, I'm gonna need to edit her here. Actually, I'll just do that now while I have it up here. So I remember to, because that's the type of thing I would just forget and then export it and input and everything, and then I'm like, oh, wait, her hair is off. Not literally, but, you know.
Yeah. That only happens sometimes with Celeste.
That her hair is off?
Aren't there, I feel like some of the struggle iterations, because the hair's separate. I feel like there's one where it didn't load.
Oh, I hoped we'd fix that now.
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Okay, that's good. You got me worried for a second.
But the assets still look funny.
Okay, so we have this here and this here. And actually, I'll just pop this in here. Never mind, that's the wrong one. I want the HD version.
Didnapper 2 HD confirmed.
I mean, it is at least 75. I mean, 720 in aspect ratio, so. Isn't that HD?
According to YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube knows everything.
I mean, they set the rules on most things.
Okay, so more. Oops, there we go. More red. So like that. Are we getting close here? I'm practically colorblind, so.
For color on the hair.
Yeah.
I mean,
It looked like
kind
this.
Can't you just steal it from the other picture?
I can, but then I have to go in and edit each color, and it might look off compared to the rest of the shading on the sprite.
Gotcha.
What I can do is...
It does seem like she forgot pants this morning.
It does look a bit like that, yes. Okay, something like this. I just wish the highlights would be more highlighted.
It's
Highlights.
This is Tiki.
Oh yeah, the artist here is Tiki. He has been drawing all the latest pirates. I hope she didn't have that gun loaded, because if you hold a flintlock pistol pointing down like that. Oh. I actually didn't know that. Right, because you just put... Yeah, in this one. Because you just put it in there.
And that would probably be why she lost.
Fun fact, in the game she only has like melee attacks.
That's actually
She-
really weird though. Like,
She
why
hits
are
you
her
with it.
just why are her boots of different height? It's the same boots.
Solid question.
Are they different heights?
Yeah, one goes over the knee.
Both
No,
go... the knees are
on the
different.
left one.
Oh,
The
on
left
this one. Yeah, she has some weird fashion stuff.
This is why?
I feel like it would be fine if you removed the like blue ribbon thing and it just looked like one boot was shorter than the other.
Actually, having one boot that's long, it doesn't seem very practical. Because like when she bends her knee now,
Right. Well, yeah,
she's gonna bend it inside the boot.
but it's okay. That one also has straps.
Yeah, that's true. So then the bending is not gonna be an issue.
Sure. Well, maybe that's why that leg's straight. She can't bend it.
Yeah.
It's a peg leg.
Well, she's just hiding like a long wooden leg in there.
Or she's trying to simulate a peg leg, much like the simulated eye patch.
Yeah.
So one lost an eye, the other lost a leg. Just did all the pirates lost something?
Just another day on the high seas.
Well, if they try to attack the party, they lose their freedom.
True. They had coming.
Okay, so there's another red head that I want to edit the hair of. Let's see here. Where did I put her? Oh, here she is.
Is that all JRPGs or just Nomura?
Hmm?
The JRPG fashion rule is the more useless the belts, the better.
Oh. Well, that is Nomura at least. You can usually tell a character is designed by him. Though, I actually don't
Has
know
at
if...
least 3 belts.
I don't know if Lulu from Final Fantasy X is designed by him or not.
Inspired by him at the very least.
Yeah. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he designed her.
Right. They're probably like, oh, let's have a nice cut opening here. Like, no, it's too revealing. We should probably cover it with something. I got it. Belt mesh.
Yeah. Let's see.
He probably just designed that one part.
Yeah. Let's see, isn't that roughly a similar color?
Got the hair again.
Actually,
Hers.
now I want to add some more here, like coming down in the back. Because I just realized she has more here in her Valor than she does here.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Future Ken's getting busy.
I could just re-export this with a different hairstyle, but then it might be easier just adding some pixels here. That's after stream Kendrian's problem.
You don't think the people want to see that? I think that's why they all came.
Come to see me fumble about.
On sprites.
Mm-hmm. I guess more people came to see this. I might as well just hop over there.
Give people what they want.
Yeah. I came for the DIA
I like
for
to think
some
they
reason.
come for the brilliant commentary.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like a couple do that.
Everybody has it on mute.
I wouldn't be surprised if half the people watching this has it on mute.
Yeah.
Despite
Nah, nobody will mute us. They love us.
I mean,
We're an asset, not a hindrance.
wait, this time I actually forgot to put on the Patreon stuff. Not the Patreon stuff, but the. Oh, it doesn't. Huh. Okay, never mind then.
We do shoot for chill.
Well, I can put on the game music playlist now instead.
Let's put Aiden's theme on loop.
That would just make. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry about that.
I'm glad I couldn't hear that. Were they all playing at once?
Yes. Oh, that was.
So do people like my music?
Yeah, ironically, we are the ones who have the stream muted.
Very professional. Okay,
Yeah.
so this time I'm gonna add them to the playlist and then play the playlist instead of playing all of them. There we go. Okay, so the issue was that when I added it to, like when I selected everyone and clicked add to playlists, it added them all to their own playlist. So I had like 32 playlists with one song in each playing at once.
Nice.
Can't like make a playlist and then drag them all in there?
That's what I ended up doing, yeah.
Okay.
So now I have them all in a nice playlist. Oh no, it was more than 10 music file, it was like 30 something.
Yeah.
38 actually.
Good job.
I feel like Celeste was VLC and Aiden was our ears.
Yeah, basically. I mean, VLC was having a hard time too.
Glad we were all miserable then.
Right, I need color references before I can start here. heart is still beating hard from that.
The most excitement we get during our day.
Yeah, I mean, I have it on louder for me than I have it for the stream.
It's true.
Then I had to hear it for longer. Like, the first thing I did was trying to mute the stream. Okay. On to this now. Aiden skin. So, yeah, I've tried to make her expression be like she doesn't really want to do this either.
As opposed to like, now die.
Yeah. I'm also not sure about one of these lines. It kind of looks like she has something in there. I don't know, I'll get back to that. Maybe I should do this in Photoshop instead. I have this on very sensitive.
Careful.
I guess this works too. Were you saying something?
So curious theories.
Hmm?
I mean, just enjoying so curious theories.
Oh. Of what the situation is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone gets a
Could be.
There are a lot of thigh highs in this game now.
That's good. We need more.
Well, that's because we don't have a lot of pants.
That's fair. I know some people have requested more pants, but yes, I suppose we might add some pants.
Yeah, I mean,
too.
Aqua wants peculiar fashion.
Is Aqua here?
I don't know.
I was considering putting up a
They have
vote,
different name.
and then be like, I guess it wouldn't be fair if Aqua
Let's
was
go
here.
through every character. Pants or no pants? Yay or nay?
Especially when you put it like that.
Oh, no pants win again. What a shocker. There could be a lot of reasons why it's Celeste. Could have had a falling out, or this is just what they do in the inn when they're bored.
Yeah. I'm not gonna confirm or deny anything. I'm just gonna be amused. I mean,
Evil twin scenario.
people who have played the closed beta know what this is, because it just currently doesn't have a CG in there. But people who
I
haven't...
don't know if she technically qualifies as a gentle girl. You don't get to see it in the battles, but she does hit people with swords.
Yeah, that sword isn't just for show. If we had blood in this game...
Make it a super real. All the Tide sprites are like missing an arm.
Oof.
I'm glad we didn't go that direction.
Yeah. We're going the more Pokemon logic. Like, getting burned doesn't mean just being literally on fire.
Quick, attack him with flamethrower. It'll just rub off fine. It's whatever.
Oops, is paralyzed.
Or life. But it's
Guess-
fun, right? They're 10-year-olds.
Celeste got paralyzed. Now she has to spend the rest of the game in a wheelchair.
Oh,
Yay.
she's blind again. Did you get knocked unconscious and have someone take half your money again? Crazy, right?
Yeah, isn't that in Pokemon battles? Like, you always just white out when you lose.
Yeah.
And
It's
then-
like when like you have these Team Rocket like gangsters like doing all this illegal crap, and then like you beat their Pokemon. It's like, fine, I'll go home.
Here, have some
There's
money.
no way we can
I'll go
outnumber
home.
this kid.
Yeah. Very nice how they just take turns also in attacking you. Some of the later games have double battles, but now I keep thinking I have the game running in the background when I hear the game music.
Sorry.
Hmm?
Sorry.
No. It's fine, I just keeping like, I should probably close the game. No, it's not up.
I use the game exclusively as a music player.
Oh yeah, the burn status effect is just being dissed really hard.
Every turn's like, damn, I still feel bad about myself. Big damage.
That's why your attack is lowered too. You're like
Yeah.
a bit ashamed.
I am a loser, aren't I?
Oof.
Yeah, Tiki did a good job on the pirates.
Yeah. He did. Or do you mean specifically the sprites? Like, these are really good sprites.
Yeah, that's probably that one. Good job, Ken.
Thank you. No one care about the sprites. They care when there aren't sprites.
It's true, we only get comments on the sprites when they're wrong.
Yeah. No, it's like, oh yeah, that sprite you did for that random bandit in the woods, that was a really good sprite.
Rowan really a guard when he battles.
I think I'll say that's it for... There we go. Okay, and then there's her hair. The dumb thing about making a playlist out of the game's music is that it doesn't loop. So it just cuts off at the looping points.
Well, yeah. It had to be done.
That's your post-release project, just making full versions of each track.
I've done that on a few. Not that you have them, but yeah, I made them like loop once and then fade out at the end as a normal soundtrack would.
Right. So when you play it normally, like, you can export it and it sounds normal.
Right. Well, and it like ends in a way that makes sense. Well, fades out, but doesn't just cut off in the middle of a phrase.
Right.
Yeah. That can be a post-game project for me, I suppose. It wouldn't take too long.
And then you can sell it as an OST package. Yeah, I'm considering just saving the hair for lasts. And do that in Photoshop instead, because this is
Not raise in the public stream text him, and he's just like, I'm busy, so I'm not going to watch the stream. I'll ask the questions that were answered on the stream, though, as of tradition.
Actually, how long are all the soundtracks put together?
This playlist I made says 56 minutes.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's, you know, without loops and all that. But, yeah, usually I shoot for a minute 30-ish. Depends on the track.
Yeah. So, like, I was just wondering if it's just going to be the same tracks playing all over and over, but if they're almost an hour, then I suppose that'll last the duration of the stream.
That does include the Zara tracks that are almost identical.
Yeah, I excluded those. It's just one Zara
Me
track.
too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a fine track. I just heard it's so adjust.
Yeah.
Every other scene in the game.
We have changed some of those.
No, yeah, we've added a few more. And it, like, always works, so it's like, we probably shouldn't.
Yeah.
It is a nice CG.
Ah, thank you. For once I've actually drawn it myself.
Yes, because most of the CGs aren't you.
Well, half, okay, a little more than half are mine. But I mean, usually when I do stuff on stream, or at least often, it's me coloring someone else's work.
That's true. As of late. Guess it's been a while since we've done CGs.
Yeah.
Ah,
I think
I guess
did.
there was one in 11.
Did I do the Aiden, work on the Aiden CG?
That might have been
Introduction?
Patreon.
Oh yeah, that's probably just the Patreon stream. I forget. Yeah, actually I think I'm gonna wait with the hair. There are too many details here, so I want to do that in Photoshop instead.
I feel like we normally cut from one state to the other because that's all you have to do is like add a thing. You don't actually have to redraw it.
Yeah.
Although it would be cool. I understand the sentiment. Although a lot of things would be cool.
Wait, what would be cool?
In the chat about having a variation of Celeste actually gagging her as opposed to just cutting from not gagged to gagged, like
Oh,
the
right.
in between. But that would basically be a whole another drawing, I think.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, well, I guess you could leave Aiden the same, but
Yeah, there is going to be a gag variant here, at least.
yeah, but he's talking about like the process, I guess.
Hmm.
Like, I guess you could leave Aiden and change Celeste's pose to be like leaning in or something, but
Yeah.
or have that long rope attached to her gag instead.
Yes, I was thinking of having the gag be roughly like this. I just haven't actually drawn the gag yet. I just noticed the Exceed motif or chroma motif in the song here.
track.
I can't help but notice it now. Let's see, which one is it? It's the library.
Yeah. I finally started to use it a little.
I think it works pretty well.
Yeah, it has been very useful. I think I've used it at least twice.
Yeah. Didn't you use it in the church too?
Perhaps. No, I didn't. I don't think.
Oh. Right, because you used it in the vocals, I think. And then
Right, I used it on that version we didn't use. I used it in the castle.
That could be, yeah.
Um,
Okay, so maybe not worth. Like if we
ironically,
did one
I
with.
didn't use it.
Sorry.
Technically, I didn't use it in the Exceeds track.
Oh well.
Yeah. It's fine.
The Exceed one doesn't need it.
Yeah. It's a chroma theme, not an Exceed theme.
I almost feel like specifically saying that it's the Exceed track we're playing and playing that is almost like spoiler territory. That's because it doesn't really fit the idea you get of it initially.
That's true. Sorry.
No, we haven't done it, so. Yeah, I gotta love that boss music.
Is it good?
I like the ones where you can put some guitar, like electric guitar.
Yeah. Very good guitar player.
There was like some people were commenting that they liked the guitar in the stock one that we used first.
It's good.
Yeah, but
I did like that one.
I'm glad we were able to replace it with another good guitar though.
Right, but something comparable. Yeah, thanks for setting the bar high. Love it.
Okay, I'm actually gonna skip this one. There we go. It's just one of the extra boss tracks that's, I figured.
Oh, that we haven't really finished yet. That we haven't really finished yet.
Oh, no, I'm in one of,
I
I think it was the Cardinals.
do think the guitar needs some tweaking on that one.
Oh, maybe.
I do really like it musically though.
Yeah. If only Prologue could be here to take that compliment.
Don't worry, I'll never tell. Don't want his ego to get too big.
see, maybe someone else is gonna join now. Pose it. But yeah, if we had one that's where Celeste was actively gagging Aiden, I would just, instead of trying to turn this into one where she comes in, I would probably just make a new one. But then I have other
Just trying to save
CGs.
you
So.
time.
Hey, welcome.
I was called here.
Shush.
via-
You saw we were in here and you just couldn't help but join.
I did see earlier, and I was like, maybe I should join, and then I was just like, nah.
But you did join.
I did now, yeah, that's truth.
I may have sent him a
Even
message.
temptation.
You want that
He had me,
payment?
I know.
Well,
Hey, bro.
There was no tears, they were manly sweats.
no, we were just discussing your pirates earlier too, because I was working on some sprites for them.
Yar.
So that's why you can see people complimenting the pirates in the chat.
And wait, which chat?
The stream chat.
Oh, I didn't actually read or check the stream chat or anything. I literally signed in and I haven't done much yet.
Yeah, but that's what they're saying. Yeah, you did know where this was a stream, right? Like, I didn't just invite you into a meeting and then it turns out it was a stream.
He knows now.
Well,
The
yeah,
stream.
yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh.
Yeah, on Picardo. You should have gotten a ping announcement thingy.
I think I did, but I'm not used to it being here in this section.
Wait, so you joined without knowing this was a stream?
Yeah.
Oh.
Luckily,
Well,
I-
people can hear you, just so you know.
That's fine. Luckily, I put pants on before this, so.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have mentioned that.
Oh no, I dropped yogurt on my leg!
Is Aiden design slightly inspired by Cindy Orm from Final Fantasy 15? I don't think so. I mean, it could
Not
be,
intentionally.
but I think
Who
it's
is
just-
Cindy Orm?
I think he's talking about the car mechanic. Let's see. This character. I mean, I suppose I can.
Yeah, personality-wise.
Definitely
Yeah.
not personality-wise. Yeah.
She has short-ish blonde hair and goggles-ish. So I guess that's similar.
Not really goggles, caps, and
Well,
instead of
she has them around her neck.
Wow. Wow, they stole it from us.
Yeah, that's
there isn't that much in common,
those
really.
bastards.
I mean, you have the
I mean,
yellow
I guess
color.
I guess Eden's kind of mechanic-y, but only kind of.
Mm. I mean, she
Okay.
is a machinist. Or machinist. I don't know how you pronounce that.
Jeez.
Mm. What are you gonna say, Tiki?
Oh, no, I finally joined the stream and I cleaned my yogurt.
Mm.
Everything's turning up tiki.
Yeah! Yeah.
Breakfast yogurt?
Kind of, yeah. I don't know, I wanted something, but I was too lazy to make anything, and there was yogurt in a cup, and I was like, cup yogurt, so.
Yeah. Now you made me
Yeah.
want some.
Oh, well, I don't share.
No, and I don't want to take my fiance's either. She's the one who eats the one we have here.
I like that it's not, I'll go get my own. It's, well, I shouldn't steal my wife's or my fiance's. It's like, there's other solutions.
You totally should. Give in to peer pressure.
Well, the store closed like 19 minutes ago and I'm in the middle of a stream, so there aren't any other options there.
Your store closes at 8?
Yeah. Yeah, during Saturdays it does. No, wait, it closed 6 o'clock here today. It normally closes at 8. We live in the middle of nowhere.
People
I don't know
like
why
it.
they don't just have like yogurt places that, you know, we have like pizza places that deliver or whatever. I guess you could do some car delivery services, but like they should just have professional yogurt factories that deliver yogurt.
Do you mean like
Yeah,
frozen
they really
yogurt places?
Not frozen yogurt. No, no, no. I'm talking like they show up with a fireman's hose and you open the door and it's just like,
Fill her up, please.
yeah, exactly. And by her, I mean my mouth.
It'd be like a yogurt station, like a gas station.
You just walk up and look at the guy next to it. He just takes like the pump and is going, oh. Are you okay, sir? Mm-hmm.
Never better.
Oh no, how do I make the stream fill the screen again? But it's now minimized in the top left corner. But if I click on it, I can't see everything else. How do I fix this? I'm not tech savvy.
Did you do a
escape.
pop-out thing?
I don't know. I just clicked once and everything's gone to hell.
The internet's not for everybody.
It's not.
Let's get replaced. My pigtail is so bright right now.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
It does stand out a bit, yeah.
No shading for you.
All the nooks and crannies there, like, my...
We are very shading biased. I mean, you have to pay the extra Patreon cost if you want to be shaded.
You gotta earn it.
That's how I thought it worked.
Hmm.
We're not talking about the characters. We're talking about
Imagine.
you as a person.
We have like the regular version with like non-shaded graphics and the deluxe version with shaded graphics.
And then we throw shade at all our patrons.
And then there's the old school retro graphics, which just has like the old school like Steamboat Willie like, and he's just bopping up and down, and they have the disproportional bodies. Feels like you're playing a Cuphead game, you know, but black and white.
Hmm.
Everybody wanted all the characters to be in the pencil sketch form, right? Before we did the coloring and drawing.
Hmm.
We should have a coloring book DLC.
It would probably do okay.
It's all the line art.
My coloring book. Oh dear God.
Have a mod where they color their own.
Color your own adventure. Stay tuned for next week's episode of What Will You Color Next? If you color out the lines, I will fucking find you and I will kill you. Oh God. Okay, sorry.
Community outsourced the coloring.
It's outsourcing. You pay for it, right?
Yeah. Pay money to be part of the team.
You want to work for us? You got to pay us.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
It's not the best business model.
I mean, that's why we don't get many people doing it, right?
Yeah. So far we have 0 takers.
I'm clicking and dragging, and it's not working.
Just refresh. Or like
Okay.
close and open
Let's see.
a new tab.
Let's see what happens if I refresh it.
You unplug the computer.
Turn it off and on again.
Sir, are you connected to the internet? They ask me that quite frequently. And I'm like going, oh.
I mean, I understand why they have to, because they get plenty of no's, I'm sure.
No, I totally get that too. I went through that with a friend one time, and we're like, why won't it work? And I went, dude, your thing's unplugged. And he went, what? Oh.
That's like first on
And
any checklist.
In college, I took a class on debugging, and we read this book, and he was going through these different scenarios, and one of them was like they'd run this simulation overnight, and every night around like midnight it would crash, and they could never figure out why, so he decided to stay there overnight to see why it was crashing. And the guy someone would come in, unplug it, and plug his vacuum in to clean every night.
Oh.
It's like, well, that would do it.
So it wasn't the software.
have you
issue.
tried pulling out?
Check the plug.
Oh yeah. I've had a lot of colleagues be like, "Why is my computer so slow?" And it's just look at their computer and it's like it wants to install 20 updates.
You have 50 tabs open? They're all playing videos.
No, but like the updates have just been clogging up and taking up all their computer space, so they don't have any.
Right.
In my case, I need a new hard drive. That's why mine's slow. I have this thing where my hard drive is as old as like small children of like the age of 10. So my hard drive's sitting here going, when I was young, I used to be hip, and now my hard drive's just going, kill me. So
Your hard drive still think it's cool to dab?
I'm bringing this back, Sonny.
Have you guys heard of the Harlem Shake?
I can do it, but sometimes my wrist cricketily cracks and my butt goes boopity bop. When the rhythm drops, I don't stop.
Is that a Mickey Mouse coming in there?
Oh boy! No. We can't have Mickey in this. We already talked about Steamboat Willie.
Oh yeah.
Disney will take us down.
What if we make an expansion that's a musical version of the game? I guess,
That
I guess
sounds
that's
difficult.
counterproductive because of 50% of what's going on.
I mean, you could write a song like that. Those would be the lyrics.
And here I go, now I am.
It'd be like a barbershop quartet of gagged noises.
Just so you know, the pirate mission would be the most fun because of that, because it would just be like sea-tail shanties and stuff like that.
Write a shanty for a trailer once. We didn't end up using it, but I had a good time. Just sang all the parts and everything.
I should be being productive and drawing stuff, but oh my
Would that
gosh,
make it? Would it be kind of hard to make a musical that way, or kind of easy? Because you wouldn't have to write any lyrics.
You would have to focus more on rhythm,
Yeah. Just
you know? So it'd be... Yeah, it'd be less like, you wouldn't be focusing on the words much. It wouldn't be like, oh, this has deep meaning. It'd just be more like, oh yeah, I can dance to this, you know? I don't know
you
what
one of those
accent that
Easter
was.
eggs where like, oh, the lyrics are actually really beautiful. You never get to hear them.
I could write them in
The lyrics
Norwegian.
are so gorgeous.
Who would know?
We're only like, what, 5 million people here who would know what the lyrics meant?
Just have an NPC that can interpret it. So it's just kind of like one of those spiritual interpreters, you know, they're just like a shaman, and they're just like, they're singing about big butts and they don't lie, and how the other brothers can't deny.
I think someone just say it in like monotone under the lyrics.
We need him with a George Takei voice, just being like, oh my.
It's like when in court they have to directly quote someone who's saying something like that.
Yeah.
See,
Is
they agree. We need the interpreter.
Yeah.
Does this game need a sassy narrator? Is that what we've been missing?
Yes.
Looks like Celeste has gotten herself into quite the pickle.
She shrugged. I can't move my shoulders. She shrugged anyways.
Just narrates all the actions. Struggle, struggle.
Can you stop? I'm trying to be stealthy. She crept struggly. That's not even a proper sentence. I think a game called Pit Fighters did it perfectly with a sassy narrator that was like your characters were against. He was like your enemy.
Oh.
But he was just super sassy, and he's literally like a giant cat god. And I was like, this is amazing.
Hellbach Theater had a good job too.
Can I just say, for some reason, the part of this picture that draws my attention the most, I love that zipper just right there around her collar, like on the neck.
Oh yeah.
That zipper is just, it's
Copyright.
big enough that I just go, yes, I love that zipper.
I don't really care about anything else. Oh my god.
I want to play with Legos now because I see that zipper. I don't know why.
I mean, it is kind of. It looks like it could be for a toy brand or something.
That's where
Plot twist, unzips the Aiden suit and secretly a man comes out like Terry Crews.
we could be sponsored, and that could be where we put the logo. Brought to you by McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, yes.
And Kool-Aid?
Kool-Aid man just comes barging out.
Yeah. Not now, Kool-Aid.
That's final boss. Oops.
The A on the zipper is intentional, I believe.
I mean, Ski should be this final boss. She's ascended into godhood and she's come back as a Dark Lord. She's like Sauron and she's looking for the ring. But like, you know, we have to deal with Luke Skywalker training the Last Jedi. So Harry Potter finds the Horcrux and saves the day.
Of course.
And that's how you write a love story.
You need a sparkly vampire too. For it to be a love story.
Just in the background. So.
Those are the best vampires though, because you're just like, ooh. Right?
I don't know why they sparkle, but I'm intrigued.
You sparkle, so there's something special about you. Are you a main character?
Are you magic?
Do the rope on the side of each of her, on each side of her hand seem impossible? The angles of the rope.
Hmm?
Are we talking about Aiden or Redhead?
You mean here?
I'm reading the chat. Yeah, are we talking about these hands or are we talking about Aiden's hands?
Hands.
Hmm?
Salala.
No, cause she's
No, don't stop.
she's pulling.
Uh,
She's pulling and then it goes through her hand here and then up to the other hand.
I guess it's also just this straightness of the lime rope, like the lime rope. Ugh. I can
This-
kind of see it with the hand that's by her stomach, on top
Oh,
and
yeah,
bottom.
me
There seems to be almost a direct thing.
I guess
You can
it
play it off.
bend a little bit.
Yeah, it's the bending of the rope for leverage and stuff, but I can kind of see it because it does have almost like I feel you could connect it with point A, point B, like connect the dots straight line. But her hand's in the way. You can play it off a bit with shading. Moral is, don't worry about it right now.
Delete the rope.
No,
That's
like-
the answer. Fine, nobody gets a rope.
You mean that
Restart.
it should go
Ugh.
like, straight up there? Because right now it goes like from there to there, and then up there through her hands. Because I was doing some references in the mirror with some rope, and this seemed to be how it
I
would be
think
if
it's
you
just,
had
I
most
think it's
of
just
the.
because there's so many straight lines, it gives a more flat and less, you know,
Oh, Yeah.
the dimensions of it. I think it's just because there's a lot of straight lines because of the tension. That's why it does that.
Yeah.
I'm now just picturing this picture, but instead of Celeste, it's Ken.
You would remember
Who
what
was
I
the
look
reference?
like. Oh right, I did have that Ken. And maybe not play this soundtrack.
Spoiling things.
It's the kind of soundtrack that people would like data mine the game for and find, and then it would be like, no, this is just a test track or something. This seems a bit out of place. Turns out no. Fits perfectly. It hasn't played Aiden's theme yet, have it? No. Oh, that's the last one in the list. Okay.
Save the best for last.
Yeah, of course.
I just realized Ken modeled for this. What if E-Girl Ken is Celeste?
I didn't model. I took rope in my hand and held it in front of the mirror and saw
You
like.
call it
okay,
whatever you want.
no.
That's called hand modeling.
Yeah.
That's referencing. Nonetheless, I want you to be an E-Girl Ken.
Is it modeling if there is no record of it?
I
If a
mean,
tree
there's
falls in the woods,
if-
no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound? Like,
It
are we
does.
getting philosophical here?
No, I mean like if you're not filming it or taking a picture, is it then modeling?
I mean, we
Or
have
is it
vocal
just-
confirmation.
Yes.
Or is that just demonstration?
Because what do you call it in those classes? What if you have to draw naked models? Are they modeling? You're not filming or taking a picture. You're referencing them.
Yeah, but like that's also recording, you know. Sure, you're not
You're drawing.
recording with a camera, but you're recording with your hands.
Well, isn't that what this picture is?
No, this was. I didn't record the
You are
way.
making mental recording.
Yeah, so I was making a reference.
You're
That-
great. Yes.
I
so
don't
mental
know. It's maybe you guys are right. I don't-
I think we're getting.
My life about modeling has been a lot.
I just think Ken's not mentally ready to be a model yet.
We gotta make him ready. One day.
You can add it to the list of things you did for this game.
Final boss.
Reference
is
model,
Ken.
Kendrick. Rope expert.
I do not make for a good woman.
And like the
we,
pause.
we could
Just a slight
probably
hesitation.
I was gonna go
use
for
that quote. That's okay.
It's just Ken wearing a wig. And he's like, I'm a bad woman as he removes it, but I'm a good final boss. Dun, 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 dun.
I was like, I'm a
Game
bad
just crashes.
girl. What? No.
That's not what I meant.
Billie Eilish song comes on.
Mm. Yeah, no, I
Really
just
had to
felt I had to watch how I said that.
We had to do cabaret in high school, the musical.
There's gonna be fanfics now.
Hmm.
I had to dress in drag in the pit.
Oof. Yeah, I dressed like an old woman for a video once. I met a very ugly old woman.
Sometimes I wear a coconut bra.
Just when you're at home chilling.
Well, you have to live up
Just-
to your name.
Yeah, that's my uniform when I'm drawing.
Look, just because I wear a coconut bra does not apply to my name whatsoever.
Yeah,
I mean-
this is just for me.
I honestly don't know where the tiki part came from. I think I just like saying ooga chaka, and I just would go like wiki tiki bitches. And I was like, hey, that sounds fun. It comes
Yeah.
off the tongue nicely.
It's a fun name. Yeah, if that applied to me, I would have a lot of Ken dolls just lying around here. I don't.
Are you sure?
I don't see any. You want me to put on the Ken cam again? Don't make me put on the the Ken cam.
Alright, I'll be good.
Yeah, there are certain things I just can't unhear now for your music weasel. Like the wooden blocks and things like that.
Back to the wooden blocks again.
Right now the Cantamel theme is playing a lot of wood blocks.
Can you just put horses in it so I feel better? It's a town full of horses, it's vibes. You'll be happy to know I used it in the rom-com just the other day.
Very happy to know that. Wouldn't
not
be a
just-
com without it.
It wouldn't be a Weasel original.
I mean, Weasel plus comedy that you can't not. Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing more hilarious than a woodblock symphony.
That's what you do for some soundtracks, isn't it? Just you replace all the instruments with wood blocks at the end. Like
And we'll neither confirm or deny.
all the MIDI sounds are just you have a whole like MIDI library. Like an instrument that's
So
just all the notes but with wood blocks, different types.
based on this conversation, it sounds like I'm gonna have to restart Celeste's theme. Thank you.
Oh, and Avi, that's a fair point. Just because you can't see any doesn't mean that they're not there. You're not supposed to make good points like that, though.
Hate when people make sense.
Mm-hmm. Right, we're almost through the playlists. Jeez, have I been...
Well, we're closing in on the 2-hour mark.
Yeah.
20 more minutes.
So yeah, all the music you guys have been hearing now is stuff that's original for the game. So, I hope you will enjoy.
Hopefully you don't hate it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
Otherwise,
all...
there is an option in the game to mute it.
Yeah. You might want to turn that down anyway, not because the music is bad, but because RPG Maker has really weird sound priorities by defaults.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, oh, everything you've heard now is by Weasel, and then I was like, no, like 3 of them, I think, are by, or 4, 5 maybe, are by other people.
Yeah. There's some prologue in there.
Yeah. Like 3, 4 by Prologue, 4 I think, and then 1 by me.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Because, you know, I have to be in every part of
His name everywhere.
Ken is life. Ken is
I look forward to your voice acting.
existence.
Like in the credits, it'll just be like Kendrian, a bit of everything.
I thought you just wanted to see your name like 50 times.
I mean, I'm perfectly okay with that as long as you spell it differently each time.
Considering the size of our team, you'd think the credits would be like 10 seconds long, but because of you, it's going to be like 2 minutes. I'm going to have to write something.
Just inserts his name into each individual person's name.
If we had to choose a soundtrack right now to use in the credits, which one would you suggest, Weasel?
Aiden's theme. I don't know. I guess it depends the mood of the ending.
Yeah, I mean, that's
I
true.
guess making amends is the most kind of song-like.
Oh, the piano version, maybe.
Oh, that's true.
Un-
The version that
Unwavering
exists.
determination or something.
Yeah, exactly. Well, obviously the credits should be regrets because I have a few.
You should make one called No Regrets. That's in major instead of minor.
Just up all those minor thirds, yo.
Yeah.
What would be the least appropriate one for the credits?
Found out how to fix it. What did it? The mouse wheel.
Montague Manor would
What?
not be good. Or the church.
Actually, Scallywags, that would be.
That'd be kind of fun. I mean, it's got the kind of tongue-in-cheek this game is full of.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it would fit the credits much.
It's okay, I'll write a big orchestral medley of them all. It'd be great.
With twice the woodblocks.
This is a woodblock arrangement of the entire score. Please enjoy.
Mm. Should we rename the Zara's theme that's not Zara's theme?
Probably. For the record, I originally had it called Zara's Ship.
Yeah. It was meant to be Zara's theme at that time. Like, that's what it was used for, kind of.
I didn't get that memo.
No, but it's. I thought it would fit, you know. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's,
well, I mean, it does. Again, it fits a lot.
yeah. But then Zara got her other theme.
So we could call it. I don't know.
Tension.
Kind of.
I think that's actually what it's called in the music menu right now. Just tension.
Well, if you change the file name, you have to find all 30 times we used it.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably. Couldn't we do just a simple search
Simple search of what?
for the music tracks, see where they're used?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, because I might do that to get some more consistency with how they're named.
I'll have to come up with names for the soundtrack.
I mean, you can just search for the name of the track.
Yeah, but I don't have that fancy search thing on mine. At least not set up. I don't know how to do it.
Control F.
Like, I think I have Notebook Plus, or whatever it's called.
Yeah. But I mean, like you use Sublime, right?
Yeah.
Like you should be able to do the same, like with Control Shift F. That should do something.
Then you search through various files.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I assume so. Like that's what a good code editor would do.
Yeah, just so we don't have another soft lock like what we did with
So,
with a boss battle.
It wasn't a softlock. They could continue playing. They were just interrupted every 20 seconds or so.
During a very difficult boss battle. Not annoying at all. Or they could just replace the file, but you get what I mean.
I am planning on having a different track for that, but I get
For
chapter 5. Haven't touched it.
oh,
I think it was that last one that was the one that was crashing.
give her her own soundtrack. You mean?
Well, I was thinking of using her theme for it.
You say
put a
using
lot
her
of motion to
theme.
it.
You have an
Uh,
idea for
yeah.
her theme?
I do. I played something in the piano about a year ago, so I wouldn't forget.
Yeah, that.
Recorded on that one. I actually use the piano recorder on my phone. Sometimes I just sing it in, and it's awful. You should have. I had the Road to Lanolise on my phone for a little bit in vocal form.
That's. I do similar things. Although,
Well, sometimes you just want to make sure you don't forget.
yeah, difference is for me, it usually doesn't turn into anything because I don't have time to make it into anything. It looks so much more like Celeste once you have those highlights in the hair.
Once you have a what?
The highlights, like at the tips.
Oh, yeah. It is her thing.
Yeah.
She has to do that every day.
I don't know how they work, how she gets them there, but that is pretty iconic.
I literally just thought she dipped her hair in mayonnaise. So
It does look a bit like that, yeah.
just wakes up in the morning and she's doing that, and that's why Aiden always questions her.
I thought it was stress related.
Yeah, she's...
You wouldn't understand.
I have a random gray patch on my head now, just in one spot. It's like cool. Makes
Slowly
me look
becoming a
distinguished.
mentor. You see gray hairs, mother, but I see potential in wisdom.
Yeah, I'm now wise. That's what happened.
It's stress related, it's mayonnaise related, and it's wisdom related. Whoa, she's a cleric.
Yeah, she's so stressed that she has to dip her hair in mayonnaise to
she was
calm
so-
down, and that makes her wise. Of course.
She's so stressed about all her knowledge about mayonnaise.
I have to do this. Why though? I just have to for the plot.
Yeah.
Canon.
Who designed this? It's such a pain to keep up.
I mean, it's Liliana, I think? She has like this gradient of color in her hair.
Yeah, no, she does. Like, it's kind of like fire.
Yeah.
I know I gave Chelsea a little bit of a gradient.
Yeah, a little bit like wider tips, but not as, like, more...
Yeah.
Her
Yeah,
ponytail?
it's
Doesn't she have the eyes too?
or something, yeah. Yeah.
Mm. She's inspired by Celeste. I don't know what other character they think she's inspired by, but it's clearly Celeste.
She was inspired by Red Chelsea.
Red Chelsea? I thought it was blonde Chelsea.
Mm. And we used
Wait.
a red version of Chelsea as the stand-in for Kaye before we got graphics for her.
Literally just colored her clothes red and called it a day.
Yeah, I think I still have.
I honestly thought you should have just used one of Aiden's robots and just gave it a wig. That'd be a perfect stand-in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, don't I have? Oh, it's in Battle HUD, I think. Oh, we have blue Eileen too. That was for Liliana. With very intense eyes.
Liliana was a Smurf before she Oh my goodness. You honestly should have just done you should have done the eyes black just completely, and then the irises just white, just for sheer unadulterated intensity.
Yeah. Oh jeez. What?
No wonder Aiden didn't really seem to trust her.
What's going on here?
Wait,
What?
what?
I don't know. Why?
We've taken some psychedelics and now we're going on a trip.
It's the thing of nightmares.
What? I'm just zooming. I don't know why it keeps her original in the background, but it looks super
It's-
creepy.
Is this going to be one
It's
of the
trippy, but
trailers?
kind of-
Like,
It's trippy, but
please
cool.
play our game. You know you
Oh.
want to.
You just got to go in and out to like.
Yeah.
We're having a dance club scene, eh?
Mhm.
Ever since you fixed Aiden, everyone else has clone abilities going on.
I think that might have something to. Oh yeah, the Aiden thing. I shouldn't have fixed that. Yeah.
This is just
We
like
can
those
just have-
horror movies, you know. You
Oh
think you've dealt with the ghost, but you haven't.
yeah.
Could have doppelgangers that just randomly show up, but you never interact with them.
It's already too late. It already sprouted seeds or something. Yeah.
Why do we have this image?
What the blue Liliana?
Yeah.
I mean Eileen Liliana standing because
It's all
I don't know. I put her on the backup list when I was switching them, in case I had to suddenly go back.
in
or
case we
something.
needed to go back to that version.
I mean, it is a quick skin change if people want skin cosmetic outfits, you know.
Yeah. Now with 2 costume changes. Ooh.
People have been asking for
However-
outfits.
However, that one's for Liliana again.
Yeah.
We've
It's her,
heard, yeah, this is Liliana's other.
her Eileen costume.
They're like, wait, it's not Eileen. I thought it was for Eileen. Isn't that Eileen? No.
It's
you see the
Liliana's
difference?
Eileen cosplay.
Blue. So she's really good at cosplay.
Our costume changes are just reshuffling the graphics.
It's for the online version, you know, so you can tell the difference between players. It's like Super Smash.
That's when she's on the blue team.
Just grab some old graphics from Didnapper 1 and just be like, yeah, here's the skin
Mhm.
graphics, their cosplay.
I'm actually now curious, like, what would Celeste look like in Suki's outfit? For some reason, I want to see that.
Well,
Would she have to
Someone
put her
one way to
hair
do
in
it.
the similar like pigtails as well, or are we just talking about outfit?
Both, I guess.
her hair pigtails would be weird.
Yeah. I want to try it out now.
I honestly, I want a punk rock Aiden. I want Aiden with like a mohawk.
Well, you can't tease the audience like this. The demand is going to go
And
through
then
the
you can
roof.
pick up Aiden. You like pick up Aiden, you can like pull her arm and she goes like swing her around.
My favorite version of Aiden was Chainsaw Aiden.
It's the best chroma.
Yeah.
It's her best gun crystal variation.
There's fire, water, earth, and chainsaw.
Wait, what element's chainsaw?
Don't worry about it.
It's the pain element. Oof.
I guess chainsaw could be nature because it cuts down trees. I don't know.
Chainsaw would be like anti-nature.
So it's the dark matter version of
It's-
nature.
yeah,
'cause
it's
we
like
got dark light
earth.
element. There's like fire and water. Now there's nature and chainsaw.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a symbolic representation of industrial evolution. Okay, I get you.
Ah, yeah.
Looks like we're going to be getting a remake of Avatar where they do it correctly this time. The last
Because she
chainsaw
makes
bender.
mechs, right?
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
That's-
It doesn't work anymore. You bent it. Yeah, but my power lets me bend things.
Bo-
So wait,
That just
does
metal
that just
turned.
make her Bender? Doesn't that just make her Bender from Futurama?
Maybe.
That's what we need. A Bender costume for Celeste.
This picture honestly is actually perfect for that because she's basically saying "bite my ass." Like she is not happy.
She kind of is.
Yeah, it's just Bender.
Spoilers.
Confirmed. Okay, we're gonna make a Bender skin for Aiden.
Yeah, people have been asking for outfits, so I think
That's where we're gonna start. You guys
Literally
asked
just
for
have
this.
you just literally have an antenna coming out of her head. That's the Bender outfit.
We could just add beards to everybody.
you all asked for this.
I'm
Does
sure
that mean
this
we
is
can
what
bite
you
her
want.
ass? Oh no! Oh no! I've
Uh,
influenced something.
That's,
Well, that's probably a mod.
There will be mods for that, I would
It's gonna
assume.
like
now
the
that it's out in the
interrogation
world.
system, like gag, tickle, threatened, bite ass. What was that last
That
one?
literally just made me think. That literally just made me think of like a Family Guy episode where like, do you want to eat cake off my ass? You're like, what?
Um,
Oh no, maybe that's just a me thing. I watched some weird stuff when I was younger.
oh right, that was just a dream I had. Never mind.
I mean, if you think about it, nightmares are just like horror movies that you get for free, that you star in, you produce, and you direct.
ooh.
And the fear is real.
Except you don't already realize.
Yeah, and sometimes you don't wake up. What?
The immersion is incredible.
Okay, good. I'm not the only one that remembers that Family Guy. Yeah, that one threw me off. See? Yeah, we put Aiden in a trash can and just have like an antenna sticking out of her head. And we'll just, it's the Bender cosplay where it's her outfit.
We just have
Or,
really
you know, we just
bad
have
cosplay.
Or for Halloween, we give them bad masks of each other and we just call it the Definitely Not Skins, you know, or something like Definitely Not Celeste.
Really
Mm.
bad Avenger costumes.
Just really bad adventure, yes. Okay, if each character was an Avenger, who would they be? Aiden's the Hulk.
So you know how Square made the Avenger game, like, and they didn't make them like, you know, they didn't want it to be like Robert Downey Jr. or whatever, so they like changed it. It kind of just looks like a
Yeah.
really cheap knockoff version of the Avengers. They all look like they got like, oh, we couldn't get him, so we got someone who kind of looked like him.
Mm.
I feel like they would have been better either making them totally different or just the same.
Aiden would definitely be Iron Man.
I honestly see her as the Hulk. She's got attitude.
Yeah, and she is a science
But I know Iron
person.
Man would be one because of theme.
Mm.
Maybe Scarlet Witch for Celeste? I don't know.
I was thinking Scarlet Witch for Kai.
Okay, who's a character that always wants to hurt the other members of the team? Okay, Hulk. Kai is Hulk. I like it when she's angry. Doesn't everyone though? You don't go to a Hulk movie to see when he's not angry. You go for Hulk smash, not Hulk be bash, like bashful.
You don't talk to Aiden and expect not to get insulted.
Okay, give me a hot minute. Is that an expression?
Warm at best. It is.
Yes. Just be careful where you use that phrase.
Like what if I use it in a brothel? It's gonna be. People are gonna
They'll charge you
misinterpret.
for it if you use it in a brothel.
Doesn't come for free. Honestly, when I was younger, I used to think the word brothel just meant like something full of broth.
Oh yeah.
And so whenever people told me brothels were bad, I'd get really upset because I really love like soup broth. And so I thought I was sinning as like a child because I really liked the idea of brothels.
Where would you like your next birthday party? I want to go to the brothel. I love soup. Is that background your hometown of Norway?
Oh, we're getting it. We're getting it. Okay, here comes DLC. So I'm thinking this would be a mixture of the Grouch from Sesame Street and Bender,
Oscar.
right?
Oh, our stream has run out of time. Join us next time for Trash Can.
Oh, we're already past 2 hours.
Perfect. Are we just
Is
replacing
there
your
a
head
special
with a trash
up
can?
2 hours?
Oh, no, not just that. What are you, crazy?
Is this the...
We can literally overlap her hair onto the trash can and just put it in a leotard.
People want new costumes, we can just have a trash can variant instead of a barrel.
You know, a blowjob could be a hairdo.
Oh, because they do have blowouts.
Yeah. And those
Like-
people who go around blowing leaves off your yard, what's their job? To blow, right?
Yeah, then you have a blowjob.
Boom.
I know we don't say it enough, but you're an amazing artist, Ken.
Thank you. I love the context to say it into.
Yeah, but, you know.
This is amazing, right?
It's like someone's getting a new post on DeviantArt. Player game, please.
Yeah, I mean, we're already talking about adding support for outfits in the Faceit system, so there we go. That's the first one.
This is a sample.
Yeah, perfect.
When you're
Very-
choosing the layers, like take
Represent-
off vest, skirt, add trash can.
I am kind of curious though, what type of, if we did something like that, what we would do.
This is a really bizarre humiliation. I mean, no kink shaming here, but
Well, we just found somebody's fetish. They're just
Yeah.
like, oh,
yeah.
look at that trash bin. Mm,
You guys don't have
Rubbish.
trash can
absolute
helmets?
rubbish, and I
Excuse
love
me?
it.
That's exactly what this game was missing. There.
My fiance is gonna walk in. It's like, I'm at work. Sorry.
Yeah, Anonymous, that's... Someone probably is, but then again, someone always is.
Yeah.
I don't even think most people need a reason. There's like some people I literally just think they wake up and they're like, hey,
I'm awake.
that turns me on.
Life is so hard.
I actually used to be kind of bothered by that when I was just starting out with drawing, and people were like, "Oh, this turns me on so much." I occasionally got comments like that on my drawings, and I was like, "Thanks, I don't
that not-
need to know that."
Yeah, like, even now for me, I think it's, like, if people want to joke, have fun, whatever, yeah. Yeah, but if you're just sitting there going, oh, it's so sexy, it's hot, I'm like, dude, I drew this, it's a 2D picture. Please don't be getting overly with it. If you want to do that in your own time, sure. But if you're talking to me and you want to compliment it for me or whatever, or you just want to joke around, sure. But I don't want to hear your monologue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like it's
Welcome back,
halfway.
Chris.
It's uncomfortable.
I
It's-
walk away for 2 minutes and you put Aiden in a trash can. This is the part of the stream where we get a little off topic.
It's just a little bit.
Just a little.
I mean, it's... I don't know if I should keep going or just end it here, because it's already been 2 hours.
If only you can choose the screenshot for this one.
Okay, I'll finish the shadings for Celeste. She's almost done, so then I'll end the stream. That's what I said I would, right, Weasel?
Yeah. I suppose we should end it on something that's not trash can related.
Something that represents the stream.
Have a nice bookend there of productivity, trash can, productivity.
So it could be the
So
thumbnail of
was
the
I
YouTube
summoned
video.
to this stream for?
I feel like that should be the cover of the game.
Was I summoned to this stream because you needed to discuss something, or was it also just because you're like join?
It was because you're
We
a
need-
cool dude.
I needed your opinion on some trash can related items.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, at first I thought I was like, "Oh, you want to talk about something?" I was like, "Okay," because I was like, "Yeah, they're having a meeting. This is cool." No,
Ken
it's a
wants to
stream.
talk to me? That's neat.
No, feel free to come when we have meetings
The only time
too.
Ken ever wants to talk to me about waffles.
I
can
can
always
tell him
talk.
about my yogurt. This is gonna be great.
I mean, I'm always
What
up for
color?
talking about waffles.
Canonically,
I suppose it
She's a
hasn't come up
mermaid.
yet.
she doesn't.
It
Do
could
you
be like
guys-
Schrodinger's cat. It doesn't exist, or does it?
Do
You'll
you
never
guys-
know.
If I tell you guys that we sometimes put porridge in our waffles,
In
is
them or on them?
in the mix,
Ah,
is that weird?
like, is that a just you thing or like a country thing?
It's a country thing for the most part, like rice porridge.
Uh, I mean, I've never tried it. Maybe it's delicious.
Yeah, I like it
Does it just add like a little extra flavor?
a little bit, and it also makes them a bit more like meaty, I guess, without the meat. You know what I mean? Like, it fills you up more.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't taste all that different from just adding a bit of
Right.
extra milk, you know.
Is it good for you?
Rice porridge is like 99% milk and 1% rice.
I don't find anything more weird than like chicken waffles, which I like both of, but I don't need them together. I guess I eat them separate.
Right.
It changes color canonically. Depends.
Depends on our mood.
It's like a mood ring.
Right.
I'd imagine this picture will probably be darker, but
So I'm actually out of the context. What is this picture for? Is this a CG or is this just?
yeah,
It's
it's a CG.
yeah.
But
For one
the
of the
scene's
later
already in the
chapters.
beta. But
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's a bit of a mystery exactly for those who haven't played the beta, so
Okay. Because I have like my own guesses. Well, honestly, when I first jumped into this, I was just like, "Ooh, rodeo."
I mean that is kind of what it gives the
Take it as you will.
I mean, that could be the context. They're training to join the rodeo.
yeah.
More DLC confirmed. Cowboy Wrangler DLC.
Hmm.
Aiden does kind of have a cowboy aesthetic.
It's the year of the ox.
But yeah, I don't know how far you've been able to play through the game. If you have gotten to play it since.
Super traumatic.
It's been a while for me.
Hmm.
I basically got as far as I had when I first downloaded. I haven't been there for a couple of the updates, so some of the chapters I haven't done yet. Some of the newer ones.
Right. So then you haven't played through the part where this is going to be used then. 'Cause that's in like
Probably not.
chapter 11, I think, yeah.
Oh no, I have not even gotten close to the double digits.
Yeah.
At least chapter 10 is relatively short.
I keep meaning to get to it, but like, well, it's starting to get pretty long.
Yeah. It's like, do I have like 5 hours to put aside and play through?
Yeah,
Like
like
speed run?
well, yeah. Ideally, I'd want to actually play through the entire thing and look for well, bad things.
Well, at least now
So
you know about
it
the.
probably will take like 8 hours or something.
Yeah, but at least now you have the shortcut, the W thing.
Yeah, that's cool. Although I will still have to read the chapters I haven't seen, which is a lot.
Yes.
I mean, I could skip them, but I kinda do want to play the game as well.
I keep looking at this and it makes me feel like I should be productive.
Oh no, I'm inspiring my team to do shit.
Stop it! I have so much to do. And so
Yeah.
I have just been like, life is suffering.
Why is there still a trash can, by the way?
I don't know, I heard some female voice on there and I thought it would be funny to put it back on.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Aiden does the vendor. It's not a trash bin. It's nothing bad.
If anything,
Vendor.
Celeste should
Very
be the one
popular
to
character.
get it. Because she's actually a trash character.
She gets better.
Wasn't
You would
that
have
the
known
problem
if you
with
played the game.
Aiden in the first demo?
Oh yeah.
True, Paul hasn't made it past chapter 2 yet.
I made it to like chapter 5, 6, something. When it was like 12 months ago. Yeah, a year ago. When I joined the team, yeah.
That's not too bad.
It's been a year.
Let's see, I'm just getting
Oh.
shadow from this.
Literally just have to draw like smoke coming off the top half of the torso and it's just like surrounded by a laser.
Okay.
The stakes get a little higher.
Oof.
This ain't no ordinary game. This game has more.
Oh
It's
my
like
God.
steam clouds.
Why do you have to show me this?
We can literally just play Mr. Potato Head with them. Like you can take off that the legs there and put on like Aiden's torso on top.
Oh
And it's just like
no.
swap and switch. Make your own character.
Yes, you wanted costume changes, here you go.
Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to have Aiden's arm on Liliana? Huh? Well, now you can. Boom.
The feature no one asked for.
She's
but
just been
everybody did.
vaporized.
Character
Have you
customization.
just want- Oh gosh. At its fullest.
Mm-hmm.
You know what the sad part is that's actually probably an easier method to do it too. You just have to go back and break some of the stuff down into layers. And so then you could just have an option to switch the layers around.
Yeah.
You get to custom their voices too, and you can just change the pitch to like super deep.
Yes, we will save the world. One step at a time.
And then it shows this step.
I both appreciate you and hate you.
Mm. I appreciate that.
I just read the D2 discussion. That is a unpopular opinion, I would say.
What's going on there?
Or just someone was asking if Aiden's getting a redesign because he saw a new design on DeviantArt, but he's a bit worried since the old design was actually their favorite in the game.
Oh.
I guess they're gonna be disappointed.
you want me to start
Joke's on you.
redrawing this? I can make her old design a DLC. Just
Director's cut, yeah.
Again, retro skin pack.
mm-hmm. Or if I leave it in the code, I'm sure I can have someone make a mod for it.
Unlockables for all rejected and old designs.
Yeah, so for Aiden, that would be an outfit you can put on her. Her old one.
Retrograde.
Just call it
I mean,
clown outfit or something.
it's basically kind of done. We wouldn't have to add too many things.
Yeah. That is true. Let's see, I need the dark part of our boots. Let's see, I think a headless Celeste is coming up, just so you're all warned. Or
In case
No.
that bothers anybody.
it's not a headless, she looks like she's had cancer.
Oh,
It's a hairless.
the natural hairless Celeste in her.
Yeah, now you know what bald Celeste looks like.
In case anyone was curious.
Just so you
You
know,
wanted it. You wanted a new
That's
costume.
shading. That's not shading on her head. That's a birthmark.
Yeah. If anyone's wondering why, it's because her hair is has very advanced animating going on there.
Oh, hair. Gosh, don't even talk to hair. Don't even talk about it.
Like there's this,
Follow
and then
through
this, and
and
this.
everything in individual strands.
So like this is the intermediate, has various hair, and then there are like the different ones. Yeah, and then depending on what direction she's been having her head, the intermediate, the middle frame has different hairs. That was a tangent.
It's unheard of. We never do that.
I should just call these like tangents
They're,
streams instead of development streams.
they're canon for the streams.
More tangents than development.
Apparently, Aiden looks like a generic cowgirl.
She's a gunner. A gunner girl. Generic cowgirl character. I mean, she is inspired by like the gunner look, you know, like Western. But then again,
Wild arms.
she also wears a leotard underneath.
I
So-
feel like Dai combined some of his favorite things.
Yes. I mean, he did, but yeah.
Fusion ha.
I think it worked out though.
Yeah. I've already started getting used to it.
Yeah, I feel weird when I see the old one now.
Be her long lost sister.
The old one had eyes that would stare at me. I remember vivid flashbacks of those eyes.
Always judging.
They demeaned me. They made fun of me and judged me.
I'm trying my best.
It's not my fault.
Are
It's
we
never enough for Aiden.
are we wrapping it up?
Yeah, probably. When I start writing in the chat, although we're...
Not even this chat.
But yeah, she is kind of a mixture between just goofy with a leotard and her own zipper, and then mechanic with the goggles and like the western vest.
He's a lot
She
of
can
things.
be whatever she wants to be.
Hmm.
Don't let anyone tell you what you to be.
I don't think short skirts were a big thing in the Old West, though.
Probably not really, but in the costumes it seems to be.
I mean, the women there usually wear long dresses. That was kind of the socially acceptable.
Yes.
Skin was
but
not a thing
skirts
you saw.
give skirts give more mobility.
Yeah, but you've played Red Dead Redemption, right? Have you seen short skirts there? I know that's not the
Only in
best
the- only in the
frame of
mods.
reference,
I
but-
mean, yes, yes.
Yeah, that's
I get it. Have you seen robots in Red Dead Redemption?
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I think there is actually. Isn't that an
Might be
Easter
one or
egg?
two. Yeah, actually, now that I mention it. Okay, my argument
There are
is
more
invalid.
robots there than short skirts.
There's zombies also.
Oh yeah, and there are a lot of things there. Aliens too, and was it a vampire?
I literally just want to see Celeste with Dragon Ball Z hair at this scene.
Super Saiyan Celeste.
Just I want her face changed so she has like those dot eyes, and then she has that big mouth like I'm a fire in my laser mouth, and then her hair's all up in Dragon Ball Z style, and she's just going, "Ah," and you just hear the words like order, 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 you know.
Mm.
To add intensity. Super chroma, right?
I'm
What
just
is
getting
super chroma?
super chroma.
Team Fire discount Kamehamehas.
That was actually a big challenge with this game, trying to make sense of the magic in the first game. Because that works a bit differently than in this game too. Like in the first game, they would like say words and there would be magic, like in Harry Potter. And so you couldn't use magic because you were gagged. While in this one, it's different. But there's a reason.
Reasons.
Yes, there are reasons. Hmm.
I mean, everyone has their opinions. Okay.
Yeah, I really didn't expect to hear that. It just, it's just objectively better. I-
The new design?
yeah,
Mm.
but
Really. But
Like I wrote just now, we already have like all the cover art and stuff, and we've redrawn all her graphics plus added more. Like this is a new one, this isn't redrawn even.
yeah,
But
yeah,
her
there might be some
introduction.
redraws, but not redesigns.
Yeah. Well, hopefully her won't be redrawn, but yeah, other characters. Like her introduction CG. That's been
Luckily, we'd only
redrawn.
done like one CG with her. That was kind of why.
I think that's better than the old one.
I think the majority of the opinions seem to think the redesign was better.
Wait, are there useless butt pockets on the new one? Oh, there are. Fuck. I forgot to draw them in here.
Oops.
I guess it's not too late to draw useless rope. Butt pockets. Aiden. Oh, this rope. Let's see, very kind of him to actually provide a reference here. So roughly there, I guess. No, more like something like this. Yeah, that works. I completely forgot about the useless butt pockets. But yeah, we probably should wrap up this stream. I only have a few colors left anyway. Like I said, I'll do her hair and add a gag and do the rest of Celeste's shading and stuff in Photoshop, I think. Any questions before I close up?
When's the release date?
Let's see, so it's spoil a game history, this picture. I've tried to avoid saying what the reason is that Celeste is tying up Aiden here.
It's hard to work on things like in the future that, you know, aren't in the demo, but yeah, without context.
Yeah, we're
It's more of
getting
a
in.
teaser.
We're getting into late game content soon, so that's like
Unless they just want you to program maps.
yeah, like the end of chapter 12 is gonna be very spoilery to some degree. So that's also part of why I haven't done much coding this stream, like implementing scenes and stuff, because the next thing for me to do is something that's kind of a bit spoilery. And yeah.
Yeah. Well, there are like CGs from previous stuff that still like need to be done that I guess we can save for streams.
I mean, I suppose I could continue in Patreon stream later after I've had a break. If you're there, aren't you? Anonymous? I don't know if you wanted to pronounce it weirdly because you spelled it weirdly, or if it's just... Yeah. Mr. Anon. Alright, yeah, I'll end the stream here. So, thanks you all for watching and stuff.
Yeah.
For joining in.
Yay!
Yeah. A very strong end of the stream. We actually didn't have any tech. Okay, I was actually about to say we didn't have any technical difficulties, and then I remembered the
Music fiasco.
Yeah.
I mean, we didn't have to use this screen, is what I mean. The we're having some technical difficulties.
You had to
probably
mute
should
the
have, but
stream though.
I did.
We need one for audio.
Anyway. Okay, I'm getting too tired for this. I need to stop.
Yes.
Quit while you're
Yeah. Alright, see ya everyone.
ahead.
Bye.